What's going on, guys? Coach Noob back in the building with another one. As usual, it's going to be jam packed full of jewels. And your time is always appreciated because you could be doing anything but you hear me checking out these reviews. And it's another crazy one about a man who got caught cheating and then he ended up fighting with his woman in the street and arguing with her in broad daylight, man. So let's get to it.
He jumped over that shit. You don't even know. He already busted out a window shell. What more? Oh shit. What the fuck? Bro. This shit.
All right, man. Mental health, physical health, spiritual health, decision making, bro. And, you know, first of all, like even putting yourself in this type of situation, man. Like, it's sad to say, but you can't feel sorry for this dude, man. He got himself into this situation, lying to the female instead of just being honest with her. Look, I found another woman. I'm leaving. I don't want to play no games with you. You know, things of that nature, man. But, so mentally, you know, they both ain't right, and then they doing this in broad daylight, which doesn't make it any better. Fighting at all with her. But as soon as he got hit with the car, it should have been over, bro. Like, ain't no going back and forth with her, nothing like that, man. Go somewhere, call the ambulance. That with that adrenaline wears off, bro. Like, even her hitting him with the car, and he just still going back and forth with her, man. Like, you could tell there's something not right. Like, they both arguing with each other because they both aren't happy with themselves, and instead of calling it off and being healthy, they'd rather be toxic and steady keep trying to one up each other, trying to hurt each other. And that's what happens when you are in a relationship, the wrong relationship, for all the wrong reasons, man, for too long, bro. Instead of just being honest with yourself and knowing that you want better for yourself or you just want to move on because it's not working, man. He could have avoided that, but he wanted to sit up there and lie to this female and play games with her and stuff like that, man. And this is an example too of, you know, how women act off their logic, bro. I mean, off their feelings and their emotions, man. She's totally, you know, just in her feelings when this happened, man, because she feel like she's hurt that she got lied to, and this is the best way that she could think of getting his attention, getting back at him, you know, and then he just fell right into it. He gave her all his energy, man, and she's she's an energy vampire, man. She's just there to drain all his energy, bro. Let's run this back one more time. Then the camera woman, you hear her in the back. She's so geek. Something wrong with her too, for even just sitting up there filming this crazy stuff, bro, in broad daylight. Look, it should have been over right there. He should have went in the crib, bro, and got away from her, man. Even if you like, he ain't gonna call the police. Fake call him or something. Get her up out of there, man. Figure out a way to get her crazy self out of there, man. And then that's a good example of knowing the type of woman that you're dealing with too, because you know they're all crazy, but it's just what level of craziness you can deal with, bro. And this is a level shit nobody have to deal with, man.
He jumped over that shit.
They eating this shit up. Look, that's a it's screaming for help, man. She's screaming for attention, bro. You know, and no hell have fury like a woman scoring, man. And that's what happened in this one too. She's hurt, and it's the best way that she know how to take it out on him. Like I said, instead of just talking to him, having a rational conversation, which at this point it's too late for that anyway. So you need to get as far away from her as you can after she already hit you with the car, bro. Like when that adrenaline wears off, call an ambulance. You hurt. It's a miracle that he didn't get hurt. It looked like she got him good. That he's in his feelings, bro. And it just seems like he ain't got nothing better to do either. He ain't got no career. You ain't getting no paper, man. If you was getting some real paper, if you was really like even working a job, having a career, anything like that, you're not gonna have time to do this, man. This is gonna be the last thing on your mind. Out here fighting and arguing with some crazy woman, bro. Giving her all your energy. Look at him giving her the energy, man. Feeding right into her hands, bro. That's exactly what she wanted. Sit up here and get a rise out of this dude, man. That's what women do, bro. They push your buttons. And they push him and push him and push him until your breaking point, bro. And that was his breaking point.
He already busted out a window shit. What more? Oh, shit.
Right, you hear him still hitting the windshield with his fist. He's all the way into it now, man. He done crashed out. He done blacked out. And that's what happens, man. Don't fall for this stuff, man. It's not worth it. Like, just leave her alone, bro. Tell her the truth, man. This is what lying, this is where it gets you. When you want to play games with these women and stuff like that, man, and you can't be surprised when they do crazy stuff, bro. That's what they don't have no like feeling of embarrassment. Like they just do crazy stuff like that, man. And she's not gonna be sorry for that. She don't care. She's not gonna apologize or nothing, even though, two wrongs don't make a right. Yeah, he got caught cheating. At the same time, a woman who had any kind of sense would she wouldn't do all this, man. She would have got out of there too. She would have had his stuff on the front lawn or something like that, bro. She's not wasting her time going back and forth with a dude who's clearly, doesn't want her or playing games with her.
Oh, bro.
They put on a show. You know what I'm saying? And the camera woman fell right into it too, man. Filming this crazy stuff, bro. This whole thing is, just mentally off, bro. Spiritually off, physically off. Like, what are you doing? And unfortunately, they might people get back together after stuff like this too, man. This crazy acting stuff, bro. And it's not gonna get any better, man. These type of arguments, once it's that far, you did stuff that you can't take back. She can't take it back, and You're always gonna think about this, no matter how many times y'all try to work it out or rekindle or something like that, man. It's over with, bro. It's dead. Y'all just needed to move on, help in a healthy way before it got to this point, man. And you know, it's messed up that it had to go there. But hopefully, they both learned a lesson, and it seems like they didn't though, because this dude still. They're probably gonna argue on the phone. She might even come back. Who knows? And yeah, it could have been worse. Like the camera woman was saying, how could it get more messed up? She could have hit those cars out there too. And then right when she said that, she ran into the building, man. It's uh, man, just worry about yourself, worry about your grind, worry about being a better person than you were yesterday. Avoid toxic females because you're gonna fall right into their trap. You know, when you act in your feelings too, stay out of your feelings. All of that, man. Anyways, it's Coach Noob. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're digging this kind of content. Anytime is always appreciated because you could be doing anything, but you hear me checking out these reviews, man. Until next time, I'm out.